Hi. So in this code we'll see how to plot the confidence interval along with the regression line. So we are using, as we all know, pandas, and then we are also using the stats model.api. So this is mainly used for calculating the regression line. Then we are using a WLS prediction standard. This library is mainly used to calculate the errors and the confidence interval. Then we are using the test train split from sklearn. So this is used for calculating the this is used for splitting the data into training set and the testing set. Then as usual we have matplotlib and seaborn for visualization. So our data is saved in the CSV file, this CSV file. So this must be in your same directory. So first we are reading the data from the CSV file into a data frame strength_df, and in the data we read we have two variables, that is composition and strength. So here we are reading composition as our independent variable x and strength as our dependent variable y. So along with x we are also using this function add constant, which will add a intercept to our x data while calculating the regression line. So then we are splitting our data into test set and train set. So for that we are using the train test split function, and we are saying that 50% of data is for testing and the rest 50% is for training. So here we are using the ordinary least squares regression line, and then we are fitting our training data into the using a regression model, and that model is saved in strength_lrm, this variable. So this line will train our model to fit into the training data. Then after training we can use the trained model for prediction. So here we are using the testing independent variable x values, and then we are feeding the testing x values into our model, and our model will predict y values. So now to calculate the confidence interval we are using the WLS prediction std. So here what it will actually do is it will predict the confidence interval with a confidence of 95%. So this alpha is like 0.05, which means that it has a confidence interval of 0.95, which means 95%. So here you can see this prediction y low will be the lower bound, and this prediction y high will be the upper bound. Then we are defining another data frame, and in that data frame we are saving the testing x values, that is the testing composition values, and then the predicted y values, and the lower and upper bounds, and finally the actual y values. Then we will display the new data frame. Here you can see we have displayed the data frame with all the values. This is the actual composition values and the predicted strength values, and this is the actual strength values. You can see how they are very much closer, right? So now in order to visualize we are trying to plot 3 lines and then one scatter plot. The first line will be our point estimate, that will be our calculated regression line. So this is the calculated regression line point estimate, and this dot actually represents our actual training data, and this blue line represents our fitted regression line. And then we are also plotting 2 more lines. This green line is for the upper limit of our confidence interval. This orange line represents the lower limit of our confidence interval. So that's how we plot confidence interval along with our regression line.